Good evening, I'm Denise Williams and this is the Daily Dollar. It may seem like a problem you'd love to have, deciding what to do with a sudden inheritance from a long-lost relative or a big win in the lottery. However, there are sad stories about how sudden wealth turns into a living nightmare, with the loss of not only wealth but family, friends, and even health. If you're lucky enough to receive a windfall, understanding the psychology of sudden wealth can help you make the right steps to protect your money and lifestyle. Brian George, head of the lottery firm Supreme Ventures, shares his views.
There are a lot of winners who do good things and have been able to sustain their winnings, especially now with Super Lotto, or especially now with Mega Millions and Powerball, where the winnings are so substantial. But you also remember that a lot of people who win the lotto, it's the first time they've ever had to handle that kind of money. They find new friends, they have many influences, many distractions, and many times it causes people to bring out the quirkiness in their personality. The guy who once decided he wants to have, marble bathrooms, and the marble must come in from Italy and it must be hand, whatever the case may be.
The shock of sudden windfall can set off a litany of irrational behaviors, such as giving away all the money, becoming a recluse, or spending the money lavishly. And these problems stem from the fact that most people don't understand the limits of their new wealth, especially if the windfall is relatively large.
And people think the money won't run out, but it does. But that's not true for the industry. What we do is we highlight the negatives, unfortunately. We highlight the exceptions and try to paint a large picture as to that being the whole. But that is, in fact, not the case. The great majority of lotto winners go on to live stable, appropriate lives, help people, and do good things with their money.
Money shock isn't necessarily limited to those who get millions. In fact, unexpectedly getting as little as 3 months' worth of salary in one lump sum can set off a chain reaction of panic, guilt, and fear for some. Humility is the answer to managing your windfall, according to Mr. George.
Maya Angelou she said something very interesting about helping people. Until all have crossed, none have crossed, and some you have to help. Always remember where you came from. Always remember that things can be taken from you, either willfully or unwillfully. And more importantly, always remember that you're only here on the earth for a very short period of time. So, be humble.
Let's keep in touch. Tweet me at DensWills and send your financial questions to The Daily Dollar at televisionjamaica.com or Facebook/The Daily Dollar. Remember, learning is the beginning of wealth. I'm Denise Williams. Good evening.